Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Boss back at BackToGaming.com. Today we're going to be unboxing the Samsung T7 Touch Mobile SSD. Right here, it is a portable SSD and it features a new interface and upgrade over the highly popular T5. First, let's do an unboxing. Check it out and keep watching. So here we have the box for the Samsung T7 Touch right here, and I don't really recall seeing the Samsung T5, but I guess they just look the same. But anyways, we have a shot of the product right here, and of course, as the name implies, it is a touch-enabled device. What does that mean? There is a fingerprint scanner on the SSD, which we'll see later, and that would encrypt your data. So we'll talk about that in more detail in our full review that's coming out in backtogaming.com in a few days after this unboxing. But anyways, here we have the other side. So we have the dimensions right here. So 85mm length, 57mm width, and a weight of 58 grams. So it's a touch larger than the T5, which is around I think 70mm. But anyways, this is capable NVMe, so the speed is around 1050, which is the max for USB 3.2, as it says so right there. So you're gonna be having also the motion LED indicator right here. I think it's just an indicator light, and of course the touch security feature. And at the back there are several language that I cannot read, but I think it just says visit Samsung. That's the English right there. Visit samsung.com/SSD, and yeah, it has 3-year warranty, which is nice to have. And yeah, so let's move on to the contents of the box. So opening up the top flap, we have this insert inside, which is another box, and it should house our SSD right there. So this is the Samsung Touch T7 Touch. So we'll mess with this in a bit, but it's really small and nice to hold. And continuing on our exploration of the content, we also there are a couple of boxes inside. So this is C to A, which means we have a Type C to Type A right there, and a Type C to Type C. And also we have this little box which should contain some documentations. And usually they would include software for those who are using this for backup, but that doesn't seem to be the case. This is just a warranty statement and a short manual for the Samsung T7 Touch right there. So just keep that, and do read this. If you do buy this SSD, do make sure that you read this just to understand how this works. So I will off camera, I'm gonna probably review how to connect the software to see just how that works for the fingerprint scanner. So for the cables, we have a Type C to Type C right there, and also the Type A to Type C. So for those who are not familiar with types of USB, this is Type A, the one that we are usually traditionally see on most PCs right there. But Type C is the new, more modern standard that is slowly being included in more and more devices. So this is actually cross-compatible with Thunderbolt, and you can use that with the ports. But of course, Thunderbolt is dependent on a Thunderbolt capable plug, so that is not the compatibility is not vice versa. So that pretty much does it for the content of the box. So let's move on to the SSD. So here is the Samsung T7 Touch. So as you can see, it's done in black, and the casing is a really well made aluminum. I think this is aluminum housing right there, aluminum housing, and there is a port on the side for Type C right there, and that's pretty much it. And of course, we have the fingerprint scanner right here with the LED display for the status lights. And there's nothing really stand out, or there's not really standing out for the design. Otherwise, it's just a slim portable SSD. You can see right there, it's really slim. It's barely the width of my pinky. So if you're after portability, this is definitely a one of the most portable SSDs what we've had, and we've checked out a lot of options for portable SSDs, and we actually use them in our test bench a lot, and it's something that I was planning to use for my other SSD usage, or the for content creators. Actually, it was popular to use the Samsung T5 in most of their USB Type C compatible devices, like the Blackmagic portable cameras, and some of the newer Sony A series camera. So this one should probably work with that. Although the height is a bit larger. This one is, I mean, not the height, just the length of the device. It's just a tad bit longer than the T5. So some adjustments would be needed, but for the thickness, there's really not a lot of difference. So it should fit right there in your cage or grip. And that was it for our unboxing of the Samsung T7 Touch right here. Do check out our review at backtogaming.com when it drops. So it's going to be an article. And do check us out at social media. It's Back to Gaming everywhere. And once again, I am your boy Boss Mac at backtogaming.com. If you want to see more videos like this one, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, and subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.